Okay, so basically I've explored all of Pewter City, and there's nothing interesting there, and I am avoiding that devil grass. That's not what I meant, it just sounded way different in my head. I am coming back here to train up my Caterpie into a Butterfree, and my Pikachu into a Pikachu, because I want a Butterfree. I absolutely 1000% refuse to even attempt Brock without a Butterfree. Even for the footage of frustration for your entertainment, nope, I won't do it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Yay! Haha! I knew it! I remembered. I found it. So it was right here. I thought it was right there. But I was wrong. But I was right, because there was an item there. It just wasn't where I thought it was. And that is why I like to be thorough, because that was not on Psypokes' to walk through. I don't know where I learned that from. All I know is I just knew it was there. And I highly doubt I figured it out myself and found it myself. I probably watched some other guy doing a walkthrough or doing a tutorial. Now this will be a little interesting experiment to find out. I don't remember if by walking around, poison will randomly heal itself, or if it will guaranteed just keep going until it kills him. Let's find out, because I'm pretty sure that, sleep will wear off. I don't think burn... Does burn ever go away, or heal? I don't know. Well, I guess we won't find out then. I was thinking, too, about how the Pokemon games have their ordering. So, you always say red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal, ruby, sapphire, emerald, diamond, pearl, platinum, blah, 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 blah. You never say blue, red, yellow. It just doesn't sound right. Or sapphire, ruby, emerald. Or, oh, I skipped silver, gold, crystal, or pearl, diamond, platinum. You know, it just doesn't sound right. They have their certain order that they have to be in. And so, when I was thinking about wanting to play all the games in order, technically, red and blue are, interchangeable. They're basically the same thing. But I just get that innate sense of, well, I have to play red first. I don't know why, I just do. And now I was kind of thinking, maybe I should have played blue first, and I could learn all these silly mistakes and map out the perfect way to play the game. And then, now that once I know what I'm doing, then I'll do it on red. And then by the time I finish that one, I'll really know what I'm doing so that I can do it on yellow. And then there's also the matter of, I prefer red over blue because I prefer Charizard to Blastoise. But then when you get to Gen 2, it gets all flipped because gold is supposed to come first and then silver, but I prefer silver just because that's what I grew up with. So then do I want to play gold first and learn all the mistakes there, so then I get to silver and I know what I'm doing? Or do I want to flip it the same way I thought that maybe I should flip Gen 1? I don't know. It's all weird. Basically, I'm already into this. I'm already, what's this, episode 6 of Pokemon Red? I'm not abandoning this and starting over and switching. I'm just sticking with what we've got. I don't know, it's just something weird that I was thinking about. I don't really have any... I don't even know quite what the questions are. So I can't really have any answers to this, because, I don't know, it's just something weird I was thinking about, and I guess I'd share it with you guys and see what your thoughts are. I was also thinking, too, of, red, blue, and yellow are all basically the same game. I don't know if I really want to play the exact same game 3 times in a row back to back. So, after I finish red, I might skip blue and yellow and go to silver, or go to gold, and then after that, maybe I'll go to ruby, maybe I'll come back to red, I don't know, I'll just kind of play it by ear and figure it out. Or maybe I will want to play it back to back, because, like I said, then I'll have everything mapped out, and I'll know exactly what to do, and I can beat it way quicker, and maybe what took me 2 or 3 episodes here, I could cram into 1 episode, because I'll have already uploaded that, and so there'll be no reason to upload the same thing twice, so the episodes will be much more condensed. It's all just stuff that I think about. I was also thinking about, too, with the redundancy between playing red and blue, uploading both of the channel. Maybe I should even take it another step farther and not record and upload Blue, and then I can just play Blue for myself in my free time. Maybe? I don't know. Because I do have to play Blue all the way through in order to catch the Pokemon that cannot be caught in Red, so that I can trade them over to Red. So if I want 100% both of them, what I'll have to do is play Blue twice. Once to get all the Pokemon that can only be gotten in Blue, and then transfer them over to Red, and then play Blue again, so that it can have, because of the fossils, you can only get the fossil once. So I get it once to get it to Red, and then I have to get it all over again. And then what I'll have to do is do like a halfway speed run of Red, where I'll start a new save, and do the game up through that point, trade it over to Blue, and then don't save the game. And I just realized in order to trade, you have to save, which means I can't have both fossils in both games unless if I get another copy of Pokemon Red. I never thought about that. I can have it unlocked in the Pokedex of each, because I can just trade them both and then trade them back, but I can't have one of each in each. Why do I have to be such a completionist? So, that being said, if anyone has a copy of Pokemon Red I can borrow, because I don't want to buy another copy. Or maybe I will, and that'll be the copy I play in my spare time purely for myself. No, I'm not buying another copy. Because then I'd have to do that for every generation. Buy another copy of Red, another copy of Gold, another copy of Ruby. No. I ain't doing that. It's either that, or trade this fossil to my Blue, then redo Red, then transfer that fossil back to Red, then do Blue halfway, transfer it to Red, then redo Blue. God, I can't believe I didn't think this through. Oh, right. Okay, now I remember, because for years I thought I had this thought through. And then I knew how I was going to do this, I just didn't do this. So now that I'm finally doing it, years later I'd forgotten, the trick is, I play Red through once, which I'm doing right now, then I play Blue to that halfway point, trade the fossil over, play it through, trade it over, play it through, trade it over, play it through, trade 2 back, now I've got each in each. Silly me, I only have to play Blue 3 times, not 2. And actually, also, everything I just said applies as well to Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee, because you can only get one in each, like one of each in each, and I want to have both of each in each. Oh, the things I do in the pursuit of having a 100%ed copy of every Pokemon game. Oh, right, so I could also mention now the idea of Mew. Do I want Mew? I don't know, because like I said, how hardcore completionist am I going to do this? How far am I going to go? So I think where I'm going to draw the line is glitches. I will do a playthrough of Blue where I get Mew and then I'll trade it over to Red and like not save that copy of Blue. The same way I'm going to have to play through Blue many times to get all these fossils and Hitmons to transfer over. I'll do that to get a couple Mews, but I don't want to get Mew in this being my like clean copy or clean save file, if that makes any sense, because it's technically a glitch and I don't know what kind of problems that could cause. I haven't looked into it at all. Like maybe it deletes my save file 3 years later. I don't know. And I'd just rather not have that happen or risk something happening, because when you start a glitch, there is no telling what's gonna happen. Absolutely no telling. Maybe all of my Pokemon just become Missignos. I don't know. Granted, that's probably a very well documented glitch by now, and people probably know what's gonna happen, but you don't really know. Hence why it's called a glitch. Hello, sup, Pikachu? That is one other thing I could do in the alternate copies. I could name Pokemon. And just when I thought that I might be able to actually get this episode crunched down into a reasonable time length, I'm pretty sure this episode's going to be too long, but I don't want to split it because I'm talking about so many important things that all tie into each other. But I don't know, we'll see what happens when I get to edit this. Spread your wings! fly away. So now I want to get my Pikachu up to level 10, purely so that all my Pokemon will be level 10. And then I'm gonna end this episode for sure. Well, so I was gonna say let's end this episode, and then the next episode I can start off with attacking Brock. But I worry this episode might be too long. And I hate having to like edit each episode before I record the next. I want to be able to record a bunch of episodes back to back, because that's the most time efficient way to do things, and it's also more fun because then I can just really sit down and dive into a game for a few hours instead of having to stop every 40 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever. So I think, because this is an important episode full of important topics, I think I will be okay with this being a longer episode, and I shall start the next episode with Brock. And I've also been thinking maybe I just want slightly longer episodes anyway. It's worth a try. We'll see what happens. Because that's one of the downsides of being such a small YouTuber is I wish I had like, I don't know, a few people just to get some sort of feedback. But when you have no one, it really is all me. I have to decide everything. And I don't know if I'm making the right decisions or not, because maybe eventually, if I start getting subscribers, maybe those people will prefer the shorter episodes. Maybe they'll prefer the longer ones. I have no idea, because I have no one to give me feedback. And so until I have someone to give me some feedback, all these videos I make are purely for myself, just whatever I want to make, how I want to make them. And there's definitely a certain advantage to that as well. I always got those little tiny like T-Rex arms, and then those huge like back frog legs. I mean, honestly, that left leg takes up like a third of his body, and then the right leg is just kind of hiding back there. It's tiny, almost like that one leg was mutated from all the rest. Oh no! I forgot Butterfree doesn't learn poison. Doesn't learn confusion until level 12. That's not too bad. I was thinking it was going to be level 15. So in that case, I've got a couple more levels to go, because the whole reason I wanted Butterfree was for confusion, because that's the only attack that's going to be able to do a noticeable amount of damage to Brock. Well, I mean, any damage, really. Okay, this episode is definitely going into too long territory. Honestly, now I'm considering a antidote purely because of how annoying that is. No! Rip his wings off. Sir, his wings off. I'm playing this like a Switch. One-handed controller. I can even walk around like this and then just do this. Whoa! Halfway there. Oh! Living on a prayer! Yeah! Butterfree real! Alright! That's what I'm talking about. Alrighty, so that is where I'm going to end this episode then. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell.